Yeah, I'm Brenda Green, and Bernice's children asked me to say a few words about our friendship. And I think it was a good friendship. We got along, we could talk to each other about any and everything, and it was just a good relationship we had. And she was a person that had a beautiful smile, and even when she was not feeling well, she had that smile. I'm gonna miss my friend.
Because, yes, it was. And Jennifer was the one that called me Jack Jack. And she called me Jack Jack, I guess, because she refused to say Gilchrist. But she was very precious to me. Oh, with Bernice and I, we shared many, many good times together. We had some sad times in there, but every now and then something crazy would happen. And the crazy part would be me shouting, hearing one of the songs that we love to hear, Shirley Caesar's No Charge, the group that sang Singing in the Heavenly Choir. And you know what was strange about that? Anytime I would hear one of those songs, we would be in the car because we worked and followed through. And we would go back Rose Park School with the principal there, who was Mr. McLaren, because some of our children were at Rose Park. Bernice said, Jack, now you behave yourself today, please. Yes, ma'am. And seemingly, soon as she said that, Shirley Caesar came on. We were talking about our own children. And Shirley Caesar came on singing No Charge. It was too much for me. She said, Jack, hold it, hold it. No, baby, go on, shout if you want to. But that would be our crazy times. But in spite of that, we loved our children, our own children. And she had the 4, and I have 3. They knew each other. It was always a fun time for she and I. We would have a fun time at the beauty shop. I think sometimes the beauty shop represented us as a bunch of mamas and friends getting together. Because one time we even had the nerve, everybody had to bring a little dish. And we were going to have supper. It was so much fun. We loved that kind of setting. And Bernice and Susie, they enjoyed it too. Bernice would say, Jack, don't you say nothing at the table. I said, okay. Every now and then I would try to listen to her. But invariably, it wouldn't last very long because something would happen and I would have to say something. She said, that's okay, just let her go. Let her do what she does. And off I would go. And at the dinner that particular evening, it wasn't too long, but it was just nice enough to enjoy each other again. And we would always have a good time. Finally, and most of all, Bernice and I, we always usually would end by saying good night to the Lord, because we both knew him and he had been very kind to us, and he will still be kind. I don't know, as I go through this trip this time it will be different, because she's one of my very last friends to cross over.
My name is Claudine McCatherine. I've been knowing Bernice Mitchell for over 60 years. I was one of the first people she met when she moved here from Mississippi. We've been together all that time, been good friends all that time. She's my sister. I helped her with all 4 of her children. And it's just like losing my real sister all over again, losing Bernice. We had some good times together. When she would go to Mississippi to visit her family, I would ride with her so she didn't have to go by herself with the kids. And wherever you saw Bernice, you saw me. And a lot of people thought we were sisters because we was always together. We even worked together. And every day at break time, we would go to the bathroom and talk. And I would fix whatever I fixed for dinner one night, I'd take for us to have lunch. The next day, it would be her turn. So that's how we did. And I'm gonna miss her, but she's resting because I'm in the same shape she was in. Only thing difference, I have lung disease. I'm a lung cancer survivor. And it's been 9 years since I had my cancer, but they treated me and they removed the cancer. But now I have what they call lung disease. And I can't breathe good sometimes. Today is one of them days. I would call her every day. If she'd call me, I'd ask her, how you feel today? She said, well, I'm not breathing too good. I said, me either. Or either if she called me, I said, I'm not breathing good. She said, well, don't feel rained on. I'm not either. And we would say, well, we're not going to stay on here long. Just want to hear your voice. I love you. Talk to you later. And we'd hang up for the day. And now I just have to talk to her from my heart every day, because she's still here with me here. She'll always be here. And that's all I have to say. And other than the kids, they stuck by their mom, all of them. And I want them to stay together, be good to each other. Because when you lose your mom and your dad, you have nobody but your brothers and sisters if you're lucky enough to have brothers and sisters. I have 2 brothers. Sometimes I can wring their necks, but they take good care of me. And I'm grateful to have them. And that's it this time. I'm really signing off.